In this lecture, we will be discussing how to determine the power developed in armature of DC machine in order to substitute this in the output equation. Now we will discuss how to determine the power developed in armature in different DC machines. As we know, the output equation of DC machines relate the power developed in armature PA to the various parameters such as diameter, length, and the output equation is like this: PA is equal to pi square B average AC into D square ln into 10 raised to minus 3. So here we need the value of PA in order to substitute in this equation. So how to find the value of PA? In the case of a DC generator, the mechanical input power is given to the shaft of the generator, and it will develop armature power, that is PA, and after some losses the output electrical power will be delivered to the load, that is capital P. As we can see, when the mechanical input is given to the shaft of the generator, there will be some rotational losses such as friction and windage losses, that is mechanical losses, plus there will be iron loss also. So the remaining power after the losses, rotational losses, the remaining power will be converted into electrical power, that is PA, power developed in armature. And when the power is developed in armature, that power is not available in the motor terminals, because there will be copper losses inside the machine. So after copper losses, the remaining power will be available at the output, that is capital P. So normally the rating of the machine will be mentioned in capital P, that is output power of the machine will be mentioned. So from P, how to find the value of PA, that we will discuss. So we know that input power of DC generator is equal to output by efficiency. Eta is the efficiency, that is P by efficiency. And from the previous figure, we know that we can see that PA, that is power developed in armature, is equal to input mechanical power minus rotational losses, that is equal to P by efficiency minus rotational losses is equal to iron loss, friction loss, and windage losses. But normally the values of iron, friction, and windage losses will not be given in the question, but we have to assume a value for the rotational losses. For large machines or large generators, rotational losses can be neglected. So this can be neglected. So we can say that the value of PA is equal to P by efficiency for large machines. That is the machines with P greater than 500 kilowatts. But in the case of small generators, we can't neglect the rotational losses. So we have to assume a suitable value. For small generators, rotational losses are considered to be 1/3 of total losses. So if you know the total losses, we can assume that the rotational losses is equal to 1/3 of total losses. So total losses is equal to input minus output. That is, input is P by efficiency, output is P. P by efficiency minus P. That is equal to, by rearranging this, you will get P into 1 minus efficiency divided by efficiency. So we have obtained the expression for total losses. So the rotational losses will be 1/3 of this. So rotational loss is equal to 1/3 of the total losses. So the value of PA, that is power developed in armature, is equal to the P input power minus rotational losses. That is equal to PA is equal to P into 2 plus eta divided by 3 eta. So you have to keep by heart this equation to substitute when you write the exam. Next, we will consider the case of a DC motor. For DC motor, the electrical power is given as input and mechanical power is obtained as output. Capital P is the output power. PA is the power developed in armature. So when electrical input is given to the armature, the motor terminals, there will be copper losses in the armature, and the remaining power will be converted to mechanical power. That is a power developed in armature, PA. But the entire PA will not be available at the shaft. There will be some losses. So that loss is known as rotational losses. Okay, this rotational loss is similar to that of the DC generator. So now we have to find the value of PA. How to find the value of PA, that we will discuss. Here from this figure we can see that the power developed in armature PA is equal to output power plus rotational losses. So in the case of large machines, similar to that of DC generator, in the case of large machines, rotational losses can be neglected. So we can write the value of PA is equal to P for large machines. That is for machines machines with P greater than 500 kW. In the case of small machines, rotational losses is equal to 1/3 of total losses. And the calculations are similar to that of DC generator. Total loss is equal to input minus output. Input is equal to P by efficiency minus output power P. That is P into 1 minus efficiency divided by efficiency. And the value of PA is equal to P plus 1/3 into total losses, 1/3 of total losses. So after rearranging, you will get PA is equal to P into 2 eta plus 1/3 eta. This is how we calculate the value of PA for small motors. That is for motors with P less than 500 kW. Thank you.